Today is Saturday, October 12th. Good evening for WRCO News. Sitting in for Phil Nee, I'm Tim Theed. A Wisconsin woman accused of stabbing her classmate in 2014 to please horror character Slender Man is asking a judge again to release her from a psychiatric hospital. Morgan Geyser filed a petition Friday seeking her release from the Winnebago Mental Health Institute. Geyser and Anissa Weir were 12 when they lured classmate Peyton Leutner to a park. There, Geyser stabbed Leutner repeatedly while Weir urged her on. They told investigators they attacked Leutner to become Slender Man's servants. Geyser pleaded guilty to attempted first-degree intentional homicide and was sent to the psychiatric hospital. Weir pleaded guilty to attempted second-degree intentional homicide and was released from the facility in 2021. Wisconsin judicial regulators have filed a misconduct complaint against a Dane County judge who allegedly left court to try to arrest a hospitalized defendant and got into an argument with another defendant. The Wisconsin State Journal reports that the State Judicial Commission filed the complaint against Ellen Burrs on Thursday. According to the complaint, Burrs left court in December 2021 to arrest a defendant who didn't show up for trial that day because he was in the hospital. The complaint also alleges that Burrs warned a defendant in a child sexual assault case in 2019 that she would remember his attempts to delay his trial if he was found guilty. The complaint accuses Burrs of violating rules requiring judges to be unbiased and treat people with dignity. A Fitchburg man convicted of a fatal shooting outside a Madison bar is going to prison. 25-year-old Caleb DiMaggio pleaded guilty to second-degree intentional homicide in the death of 44-year-old Jason Pritchard outside the Badger Tavern in May of 2023. Preliminary breath tests show after the shooting that DiMaggio's blood alcohol concentration was nearly 3 times the legal limit for driving. DiMaggio was sentenced to 18 years in prison, followed by 15 years on extended supervision. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources celebrated the start of the 2024 elk hunting season today. This is Wisconsin's 7th elk hunting season since the reintroduction of elk, but it also represents a milestone with the first season hunters having the opportunity to hunt in both the northern and central elk zones. Previous hunts only occurred within the northern elk zone. The DNR approved an 8-bull harvest quota for the northern elk zone and a 4-bull quota for the inaugural season in the central elk zone. Per treaty rights, the Ojibwe tribes have declared 4 bulls of the 8-bull harvest quota for the northern elk zone. The 8 hunters participating in the state-administrated hunt were randomly selected from a pool of more than 25,000 applicants. The DNR received 17,761 applications to hunt in the northern elk zone and 7,750 applications for the central elk zone. The random drawing ensures that each applicant has an equal chance of selection within the respective management zones. Applicants were required to identify their management zone of choice during the elk hunting application process. Hunters can apply for the 2025 elk hunting season starting in March. The DNR elk management is driven by the revenue received as a result of hunter application fees, which contributes directly to the future of the state elk population. For each $10 application fee, $7 goes directly towards elk management, habitat restoration, and research. The 2025 elk hunt application period for Wisconsin residents is expected to open with new licenses here on March 1st and run through May 31st. The 2025 elk hunting season will open on Saturday, October 18th, and hunters must select which unit they would like to hunt during the application process. For more information on the elk Wisconsin, visit the DNR's elk webpage. The American Red Cross continues to work to restock critically needed blood products uncollected due to the ongoing impact of Hurricanes Helene and Milton in the southeast. Donors outside of affected areas are encouraged to make an appointment to give now and help keep the blood supplies stable in the weeks to come. Blood drives will be held locally this week. 2 will be held on Monday, one from 10:30 to 4 at the Reedsburg campus, and the second from 1 to 6 at the Laval Fire Department. 2 blood drives will be held on Tuesday. The first will be held from 9 to 2 at the Baraboo High School. The second will be held from noon to 4 at the Linden Station Fire Station. Blood drives will continue throughout the week. A blood drive will be held Wednesday from 9:30 to 2:30 at St. Cecilia Parish Center in Wisconsin Dells. Thursday, a blood drive will be held from 9:30 to 1:30 at the American Legion Hall in Waniwak, and a blood drive will be held from 11 to 5 on Friday at St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Baraboo. Appointments are appreciated by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS or online at redcrossblood.org. The 4-H medallion has been found. Ethan Brown discovered the medallion today, and it was discovered at the Gotham boat landing. The Boscobel Mobile Pack home team is harvest dinner and auction is underway at the Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. During tonight's event, there will be a raffle, a silent auction, and a live auction. There will also be a meal served featuring smoked pork sandwiches, cheesy potatoes, coleslaw, baked beans, and dessert. A $10 donation for the meal will be taken at the door. A wide variety of items donated for the live auction is currently on display. The meal will be served at 6, and the live auction will get underway at 7, with the silent auction ending shortly before the live auction. All money raised from the event will help Boscobel Mobile Pack provide meals for Feed My Starving Children. All are welcome to attend the Boscobel Mobile Pack home team harvest dinner and auction for Feed My Starving Children, currently underway at the Boscobel Bowl and Banquet. Several streets in Richland Center will be receiving blacktop overlays this coming week. Monday through Friday, the streets to be worked on are Hillside Drive from North Fern to the end of the street, North Fern Street from Hillside Drive to the east side of Hardy Drive, South Park Street from TKS to East Kinder Street, East Gage Street from Sextonville Road to South Sheldon, Leona Avenue from West Hazeltine Street to 700 Driveway, and West Kinder Street from Leona Avenue to the end of the street. No parking signs have been posted. And the Wisconsin Institute for Citizenship and Civil Dialogue invites faculty, staff, and students at the University of Wisconsin to apply for grants that enhance democracy through civil dialogue in a robust marketplace of ideas. Applications are now being accepted. The Wisconsin Institute for Citizenship and Civil Dialogue offers grants each fall and spring in the 4 areas: research events and related activities, assessment and curriculum, and professional development. A total of $90,000 is budgeted for the fall grant cycle. Fall semester applications are due October 15th, while spring semester applications will be due March 15th. For information and a grant program application process, criteria, selection process, and use of funds, they can be found at wisconsin.edu/WICCD/WICCD-grant-program. Successful recipients must submit a report to the Wisconsin Institute for Citizenship and Civil Dialogue on the project's outcome.